All right, here are 30 cans of Dr. Pepper, 20 bags of Happy Wedges, 11 bags of Bigfoot gummy, and a bottle of insect repellent for plants.
X is back, hello!
Oh, good timing.
I'm going to assume all that Dr. Pepper is for Regulus.
There may be a bit of ash on them, but the flavor and texture should still be fine.
Oh. The ash is killing me. That's way more than a bit.
I can't just carry them with me in broad daylight. Do you know how many procedures I've gone through just to pay you a visit? But how come you're locked in the same room? Since when has the Foundation become so benevolent?
They would like Captain to guide me to the right path, to join the Foundation. After all, Captain was already a member of them.
Yep, but I don't feel any difference in the benefits I get. At best, I could contact someone from the outside. And you're here. So, Texas Hold'em?
Regulus, please. This is not the time.
That's not what I'm here for. I've shown you the storm records these years. So, did you find anything?
You call it a record, but it's so brief that it only has start time and duration. I can't tell any pattern from that.
This apple believes that the storm, which happens randomly, does not conform to the self-adjusting nature of the universe.
Self-adjusting? Oh. Is that the theory you mentioned before? Something like, there should be someone who intervenes or improves the system in order to reduce the growth of the instability of the universe? For example, if the universe is a mooring rope, no, a bunch of ropes, there has to be a sailor who pulls the ropes to keep them in order, or something.
Sounds like the cosmology from centuries ago. But your metaphor reminds me of Madame Z's research on string theory. She advocates that the energy string is the most basic unit of the universe.
Are you talking about Vertin's boss?
Boss? Well, if that's your definition of immediate supervisor, then yes. Madame Z was a scientist who studied in Britain before she joined the Foundation.
Ooh, bread and honey are the staff of life. That makes sense.
Well, it's not a good choice for most scientists. Recently, she has been promoted from the chief of the vice president's staff to a formal member of the committee. I guess she will spend even less time in the lab.
The whole building shakes. Did something hit it?
Let me see.
Oh, heck yeah, Druvis, you have your riot. You have your rebellion.
Is that Druvis? And Sotheby?
Apple, they're here to rescue you.
What's this? Guys? I am not gonna be dragged into a riot at this point.
Oh yeah, you better leave then, Ix.
Is that Druvis? What happened to her? Her new hairstyle is sort of cool.
Captain, it's not the point.
Agreed. Not the point at all. I gotta go. If you want me to take part in such an event, my name should never be in the visitor log. Looks like the whole building will be your battlefield. Alright, good luck.
Wait a minute. If we join Druvis, what would happen?
What would happen? I'm not a prophet. But this is gonna be the best spot for protest. This building is the furthest one from the center of the Foundation. On the first and second floors are material rooms and research offices. Few staff stay here. The room next to yours is the projection lab. It was used to control the slides projected in the lobby. That screen is gone now, but the transfer devices and circuits are still there. You know what? If you're going to protest, make it loud.
But I didn't tell you any of this, okay? You did not hear it from me.
It's been a long time since the Foundation had something this much fun.
Miss Druvis, is Burton having a fight with the Foundation?
Well, she sure would be if she was awake, but she isn't. That's the whole problem, Sotheby.
Yes. We have a disagreement with the Foundation, Miss Sotheby.
Yeah, you are looking fine, Druvis. That is a good look for you.
Burton is seeking a limited freedom for us. Her aspiration is to restore the peaceful life before the storm. For the authorities, however, her aspiration and ambition are labeled as deviation and rebellion. We are thus tempted, alienated, and arrested unjustly.
That's why we've been grounded all these days. So we're helping Burton now. Is that right, Miss Druvis? I really feel like doing something for her. Just like what I'm doing right now. Standing brave on the tree.
But you're doing great, Sotheby.
Right. On the tree. We need to move forward. To move one step further. When we meet up with Regulus and Apple, our voices will be stronger, and more people will offer their help. I believe that when the day comes, we will be able to shake up the balance in the Foundation and tilt it to our side.
Shake up the balance. Wow. Maybe Burton will come back herself by then. I got it. Now my goal is to make more potions so the trees can grow larger and larger. Make them super large.
This is going to be a protracted war of resistance. After we rescue Regulus, please maintain our territory of the woods with the rest of your potions, Miss Sotheby.
Sure, I will economize on them. Look, X is coming out of the room.
Now we let Ix leave. Don't accost him. He just wants to go back.
He left. It seems he has made his choice.
Listen, he'll help you guys rebel, but he wants to do it from the shadows, where no one can pinpoint it on him. This is not that time.
Not helping us or them. Well, at least no one is getting hurt from the boiling pot this time. Let me see. There are more guards at the door now. It seems everyone's there.
Perhaps they have guessed our next move. Regulus. Let's go. It's time to meet up with our companions.
Go, go! Regulus must be bored to death just as I was.
trial is mine to judge. An eye for an eye.
私 I will do as asked.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Take advantage of adversity.
Resistance is futile.
私にお任せください。
Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Take advantage of adversity.
Right win. A little trick.
I will do as asked.
Fine.
A tooth for a tooth.
My apologies.
Oh.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
What a great season.
Wanna watch the air climb?
Time to admire the cherry blossoms.
Don't blink. Oh. ВДВ. Сколько побед? Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Fine. Swallow my exhaust. Right win.
Do we have the candidate's name list? Show it to me.
Yes. Please wait a minute. It'll be prepared right away. Why is the light on?
Nice.
Warning! Warning! Everybody listen up. We have taken over the Foundation. Our demands are release us, set Bertin free. You have 3 days. After that, we are...
Madam,
I'm proud of you, Regulus.
I didn't.
What's the matter? Something wrong with the printer?
No. Oh, right. The candidate name list. Here you are.
Damn, just boldly ignoring it, huh, Constantine?
Thank you. This is exactly what I need. Sorry for the scene. Like others here, they also have the right to make their voices heard. It is the essential step for us to come to an agreement. We will take care of this, don't worry. However, Perhaps we should stop using the old projector. It may lead to accidents, don't you think?
I mean, I think the bigger question is, why do you even still have it powered on if you stopped using it forever ago? This is really a failure on your part.
Understood. I'll remove the transfer devices now.
Oh, bloody hell! How dare they cut off the power? This pirate has so much left to declare.
I mean, you can always get a megaphone and shout it out the window.
Wimps, cowards, hypocrites!
Hear, hear. I can't agree more. It is very rude to hang up before others finish their words.
This isn't quite a phone call, Sotheby, but, you know, I agree.
This is not telephone, Miss Sotheby. But of course, that's not the point. No matter what, we've communicated to them the most crucial requirements for negotiation. I'm sure they will respond to us properly.
Well...
I just want to take the chance to show our attitude. Taking over the radio station at the headquarters of the Foundation, it's a gas in the late hundreds of years. It would have been perfect if we could have another "you can't win" to close it out.
We could look around here to see if there's other broadcasting equipment. However, this apple does not recommend frequent provocation. Right now, it's more important to patrol the surroundings in case we are ambushed by the guards.
Yeah, you gotta pick your battles.
Miss Druvis is forming Abatis alone downstairs. Perhaps she needs our help.
Fine, you have a point. This pirate has decided to put off the plan to liberate the Foundation. Besides forming Abatis, what else do we need to do?
There's much to be done, Captain. Find water sources, transfer essential equipment, reserve enough food, set up multiple defenses in the woods, and arrange a duty schedule. Make sure someone is garrisoned outside the suitcase, while others are resting inside.
And I think Sotheby probably can't be trusted to be on watch duty, so that's just gonna be between the three of you.
Well, I have the tomato and potato seeds from Ms. Druvis. We must plant them in the suitcase to guarantee food supply.
Tomato and potato? All vegetables, no meat? Oh, they're meant for the piggies that grow my bacon.
Well, Regulus, if you have a plant that can grow a pig for you, then we'll gladly plant that. But we don't have any, so vegetables it is.
When I was wandering the seas, at least I could have a grilled sea bass every day. I wonder what Vertin eats in rehab. Will she be hungry?
I don't think she's eating anything.
Almost forgot about the goodies accent. We'll definitely hang in there for a few more days with them.
I got my 20 cans of Dr. Pepper. I'll be good to go.
Sotheby, Mr. Apple, you go downstairs first. I'll meet up with you once I bring the box down there.
All right, we will meet you at the entrance. Stay safe.
Breakfast bars. Actually candy bars. Terrible. I don't know if I would want faces on my potato chips, so maybe that's just a me problem. Big fat zero.
There is no need to hold an emergency meeting for this.
Are you sure?
Such declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanists' behavior. The area they controlled has no value at all, no matter in terms of the size or the influence.
Well, the administration department has not taken official actions yet. I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
Next time, if Verdun brings back more unregistered Arcanists, will the same thing happen again?
Stir the pot, Z, come on. Make them scared.
I don't understand. It's not a shame to join the Foundation, is it? By signing the agreement, Arcanists will enjoy the right to use arcane skills in human society and be bestowed great honor.
Oh sure, the right. Well, some people will just do it anyway, they don't need your permission. And other people don't care about using their skills. And only you think that it's a great honor.
The Human Resource Department could have used a whole floor to hold the applications a dozen years ago. Not even the New Age movement could challenge the Foundation's authority in the international community. And these short-sighted exceptions, they aren't even worth being made a topic for the meeting.
Yet, they're not here for the Sempavlo Foundation. They're here for Verdun. They choose to follow her out of their own will, because of their admiration for her. That is the essential difference between them and our former recruits.
You mean it's not important at all for them to join the Foundation?
No, they don't give a crap about the Foundation. They're only here because Verdun helped them.
I'm afraid so. But we can't expel them. We both know that the Foundation now requires new members to form a stronger force.
What are you trying to say, Miss Z? Skip to the point.
Today, the House of Intergratus has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. I think it's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
You are asking for troubles, madam.
Please turn to page 21, section 3. External personnel recruited by the Timekeeper should be placed within the Timekeeper's department. The Timekeeper has the duties of education and discipline to them, and should be responsible for their follow-up behaviors.
Which also means you can't trap her in the hospital for 2 months because she has work she needs to do.
Personnel within the Timekeeper's department, subject to the Foundation Staff Code, will take orders from the Timekeeper and are not required to take direct orders from the Foundation. This section allows those unregistered Arcanists to have more autonomy and develop a stronger sense of identity as a part of the Foundation. Meanwhile, by giving orders to the Timekeeper, the Foundation still has the military right to deploy them. It can solve the current problem.
Which means we will be working with some uncontrollable mercenaries.
They're perfectly controllable. You just have to get Vertin out of the hospital.
I'll say it's the reserve service for wartime.
It's not going to work. What happened when the Arcanists were not under control? Massacres, tyranny, endless revenge. History is nothing but a sewer to them, where they vent their excessive energy and deceive those in power with a speech of ignorance.
I'm sorry. Do humans not also do that, sir? I think you're being a little rude here.
The reality has proven that.
Exactly. What's more, there has never been a reform as such in the history of the Foundation.
First time for everything.
During the unexpected storm, reforming in a rush will only increase the
Sorry for being late.
Well, you nearly missed the entire meeting if Z hadn't spoken up.
Quite a heated discussion. I can see you all have a great interest in this draft proposal. Hope I didn't miss too much.
Sounds of different colors go into your left ear and slip out from your nostrils. Just like a toboggan sliding down a soft piste from a cabin up the mountain to the finishing line at the foot, leaving nothing but excitement that doesn't even last.
Yeah, so a terrible opening. Terrible start.
Oh. What did you say? I got bad signal here. Oh, bad signal indeed.
What was that? You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
I mean, I may be different from all of you, but I have a conscience, okay? I never talk shit, that's the bottom line. What I said were all felicitous hints. I'm sure you have noticed it. Between the glacier and the valley, between the snow mountain and the lake, stands a great building we're all familiar with. Close your eyes and feel the patterns of interlaced gray and white. The flow of the building, so balanced and symmetrical, is like a sophisticated symphony with beautiful melody. That may be your first impression of the Foundation. After that committee meeting, however, all I could see on your face was a terrible mess, like it was licked by a terrier which had just finished hunting.
Gross.
What the f are they talking about? Who can explain their relations for me? Good question. In this lonely, whirling, dark universe, I'm the only one who is willing to tell you all these stories on the cold bench in the park.
You know what? That's a good point, because Constantine is only the vice. Who is the boss?
You haven't met him yet. Actually, only a few have, as the opportunities are always fleeting like the falling stars. But it's okay. The Foundation still works well without him. Our responsible Constantine, working without any complaint like an unbreakable lily, is trying hard to change the Foundation's direction to what she believes to be correct. Come on, let's look at the bigger picture. Humans have worked out with the brilliant folds in their brains that they need multiple parties to create a balance of power. So bang. There come the committee, the House of the Integratus, and many other administration departments. The House of Integratus and the committee are in charge of lawmaking, not just in the Foundation, but in countries and even in the global society. Any affairs related to the human arcanist relationship will be brought to their table, and they will handle each of the affairs with their properly manicured but muscle-torn hands. The committee has the right to approve or reject the proposals from delegates. Well, of course, some of the delegates are very stubborn. They will keep submitting their proposals no matter how many times they have been rejected. Just like a red-backed shrike with fledglings, repeatedly submitting rejected motions until they are exhausted. When it comes to the formal debate, you will get to watch a dogfight full of polite yet viciously aggressive language. Everyone, including the president, the delegates, the parties, and the expert groups, will turn into maniacs in the arena of power. After this stage, the final result depends on the White Marble House. They seldom express their opinions, but they will, sometimes. Oh, yes. Look how polite you are when you ask that question. Like I'm some high school student working part-time in a mall selling local socks to you.
Why are you so full of rage?
And I'd be very nice and tell you, of course. We must not ignore the other administration departments of the Foundation, as well as the headquarters poor branches located in different countries, and the Humanitarian School of Primary Defense of Mankind that works like a poorhouse. Remember, the Foundation is managing the whole world. Of course they need some rules that are hard to understand. So the wise will be wiser, and the silly will be sillier, while those in the middle will show an innocent smile when they die. Humans are experts on these things. My stupid Arcanist, don't just complain. Learn to see what they are after, okay? Catch the unspoken drifts between the lines, so one day you will understand. Life is like a ride on the toboggan.
We are on page 21, section 3. Ms. Z insists on adopting this draft. Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through this section.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedra, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the Arcanum world to gradually break free from the Foundation. Therefore, we need to monitor what our Arcanists think and control what they do in a stricter manner, in case they go too far.
You know what that does to people? That makes them rebel harder, okay? You tighten your control, you make more people feel out of place and restricted, and then they explode. And sometimes that's rage, sometimes that's destruction, sometimes they'll just leave.
Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm. So has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
Very well. A point worth discussion. But it is not relevant to our subject here and now. Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders. Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement the peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered arcanists. Strengthen the regulations and show the public that arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring. However, what a shame. None of you have realized the key factor in this subject. What is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No. It's far simpler than those. It's Vertin.
Well, if you want to ask me something, let me out of hospital.
According to the proposal, Vertin will become the only tie between these unregistered arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Vertin's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered arcanists. That is to say, outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. An armed force. Her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Seneto.
Seneto, please be nice. Also be careful, because Constantine. Don't say anything inflammatory.
Good day, Madam Vice President. Greetings to all committee members. May the peace be with us.
I see you're wearing your fancy outfit today, Seneto.
The Timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the Timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course.
Listen, Seneto is not gonna say something that she thinks will get Burton in trouble.
All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the Foundation that leads the cause.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Vertin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know. I'm sorry.
After the incident of the storm, why would Vertin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because she doesn't trust you. With good reason. See everything that happened in Chapter 3.
Because,
At one point in her negotiation with the Manus Vindictae, Vertin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was? That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Manus Vindictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance. She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time.
I think all of her responses were out of her survival instinct. This is also one of the survival strategies.
I see.
Oopsie.
You may leave the room now.
It's okay, Sunito, you tried your best, but Constantine put you under a lot of pressure and you're not good at lying.
We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system.
And if you continue to alienate her, she's even more likely to leave.
But doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Manus Vindictae, we need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of Virgin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
You've been very thoughtful. Carry it out, then.
There she's like, are you not putting it to a vote?
Table de divination en argent, soie blanche, perles trempées dans de la rosée du soir. De quels autres objets occultes ai-je besoin? Bien, voyons voir quelle quantité d'encens et de myrrhe il me reste. Super, c'est juste ce qu'il me fallait.
What are you up to, Matilda?
Ok, tout est prêt. Coupe à encens. Où est ma coupe à encens?
What is that?
Encore toi, petit lutin divinatoire.
Divination spreads.
Tu ne me voleras rien aujourd'hui, pas cette fois. Où t'en vas-tu avec mon pot? Reviens!
careful, you don't want to fall out the window.
Il semblerait que tu aies besoin d'une bonne leçon pour te faire comprendre pourquoi c'est mal de faire ça. Attends voir. Je vais te montrer ce qui arrive quand on se moque de Mademoiselle Mathilda Boaniche. では、行ってきます。Target locked. Hey! Yeah! Forward! I will do a 私にお任せください. Ha! Run, rabbit! Two rabbits! Take advantage of adversity! This is Eagle. Forward! I will do as asked. Lord, take the offensive. Target locked. Take advantage of adversity.
An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Curse you, Mathilda Boaniche.
Sale petit voyou. Je suis crevée. Il est tard. Oh, Dieu merci, je n'ai pas loupé la marée haute. Préparez les accessoires. Je ne dois pas me laisser distraire à nouveau. La divination requiert toute ma concentration et mon énergie.
I guess it just wasn't meant to be today.
La marée haute causée par la lune sera bientôt là. Voyons voir. Elle devrait commencer vers 20h45. Il reste 3 minutes. Je dois purifier la sphère occulte quand la marée commencera à monter si je veux que la divination soit exacte.
You need a sign on your door that says divination leave.
Calme-toi. Voici le moment clé. Qui que ce soit, je ne dois pas être distraite.
What if it's Sinito, though?
Bon. Concentration. Concentration. Yeux fermés, bien concentrés. Imaginons mon corps montant et descendant au rythme de la marée, béni par la lune. Elle se trouve de l'autre côté de la mer, attendant que je la trouve. Voilà le moment de brûler l'encens. Apparaît dans la sphère occulte, sonnez!
You're doing a divination about Sinito? I thought it was something important, Matilda.
Matilda, are you there?
I knew it was gonna be Sinito.
Mais quoi, qu'est-ce qui se passe? I'm sorry, but I think I heard your voice.
I need to ask you a favor.
Coming! Wait a minute! I'm, busy! Wait, there are patients!
Yeah, time to pretend you weren't just doing a strange divination about Sentinel.
Now, tell me your request. What brings you to the bright and intelligent Mademoiselle Boisnichel this time?
Could you please read the future for me?
Alright, now it's a good time to ask the moon for help. Clean your hands in the silver pot and put them on mine. Okay, now sit opposite me and gaze into the orb.
Okay.
Are you here to confess, to interpret a dream, or to seek the prophecy of the crystal?
Confess what, Matilda? What are we confessing here, huh?
I am here to confess, and to seek the prophecy.
Tell me about the vision in your heart.
The vision? I see myself falling. There are 2 broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. People on it will fall with it. I can feel the coldness of the deep water and the pains when they struggle.
Are you sad about it?
I feel fear.
I see. Which deck would you like to approach intuitively? Can you recognize the people on them?
There is something bright on that deck, just like Timekeeper and Druvis. It is warm there.
You are attracted to it subconsciously. It guides the way of your heart. What about the other?
The other deck makes me feel comfortable, as if I have spent a long time there.
So the comfort of familiarity and the warmth of actual friendship.
I can trace back every step I take.
Perhaps that symbolizes your senses. Sonetto, are you having trouble making a choice? I can see the conflict between your instinct and senses. I heard you attended the committee's meeting today. Anything happened?
I said something wrong. I was not properly prepared. I was unable to help Timekeeper and Druvis. Instead, I created a deeper misunderstanding. What choice should I make to resolve their conflict? Stalemate like that really scares me.
The bright deck seems closer and larger. Have you ever thought about following your heart? Sonetto, maybe you can try following your instinct for once. Maybe something unexpected will happen.
I tried. 4 years ago. I let them go. That was the worst decision I have ever made.
That's not your fault, Sonetto. That is Constantine's fault. 100%.
I am ready. Please tell me the right choice.
Okay. The reality has shown itself. Take the path you have already taken. Walk the way you have already walked. You shall benefit from listening to the voice in your mind, as it is not yet time to dock.
Listen to the voice in my mind. I see. I should not have hesitated.
Hesitation is okay. It means you're not blindly following the Foundation anymore. It's okay to think for yourself.
Thank you, Matilda. Your divination is very helpful. My mind is very clear now.
Of course you should thank me. You should have known the resourcefulness of Mademoiselle Mathilda Boanish much earlier. For your information, those seeking my help must make an appointment at least 15 days before the divination. Otherwise, they won't even get to see me.
Okay, Matilda.
You were very serious during the divination. Even your tone was different from usual. However, I am more familiar with the way you talk now. It reminds me of our time at school. Thank you for making time for me, Matilda.
Oh, she would drop anything for you.
If you need my help next time, please let me know. Good night.
Mon cœur. Ah, mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Pourquoi elle était là? Pourquoi elle était là?
I heard something about your heart, Matilda. Yeah, I know. You got to touch Sonetto's hand for like 5 minutes. And it wasn't weird because you were working.